Hello everyone, and welcome to The Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. As we said yesterday, the beginning of September marks the 3-year anniversary, 3 years of the website, RealCatholicTV.com, so we wanted to take a moment to say thank you and give you some updates. First of all, we think the new media, meaning the internet and all the mobile devices and electronic communications, are absolutely vital to the advancing of the gospel and the truth of the Catholic Church. As a matter of fact, on a personal note, Father Pablo Straub, who is a very good friend of ours here, said to me a couple of years ago that when it comes to the internet, we must bring Christ to the internet because there is so much evil there. We took his words to heart, and we're doing what we're doing now. We are committed wholeheartedly to this. The war for the souls of men is fought on many different battlefields with all different sorts of weapons. The internet is one of those battlefields. But because at its heart, the internet is all about communicating ideas and concepts and messages, it's absolutely vital that the church be represented boldly and fearlessly in this area. There are all sorts of efforts here, from dozens and dozens of Catholic blogs, many of which do a very good job, to online magazines that go deeper into subjects than other sites do. We committed from the outset to advance the gospel and the truth of the church using the medium of video over the internet. It was a vastly underrepresented area in the Catholic world as a vehicle of communicating the good news, and we thought that needed to change. Just as with any means of communications, there are advantages and drawbacks. We decided to move ahead and exploit the advantages. Today, 3 years later, over 10,000 people have subscribed to our videos either through YouTube or directly on RealCatholicTV.com. Over 8 million downloads of our videos have been made around the globe, and dozens of other faithful Catholic websites link to our videos and use them as jumping-off points for much-needed discussions about the state of affairs in the Church. We are, of course, very happy and very humbled by all of this. As many of you may know, our efforts have sometimes been a source of controversy. Some people do not like that we bring up discussions that they consider unfit. However, many other people welcome these discussions and recognize them for what they are, a call to correct the vast number of problems in the Church, from huge liturgical abuses to epic failures in leadership, to impart the faith to successive generations, to a politically correct, soft peddling of the faith to make it palatable to contemporary man. These discussions must be had, this pointing to the need for fraternal correction, as our Holy Father said this past weekend, not out of anger, but out of an intense desire to make things right. The simple fact is that many people in the Church, lay and clergy alike, realize that the methods of the past 40 years or so have proven a bust. They don't work on the whole. Maybe some people, some small number of people, enjoy being spoken to like children, but anyone serious about the types of issues that the Catholic faith speaks to want to seriously engage and have challenging discussions. We know, we hear from these people all the time. There are many in the Church who don't want to have discussions of this sort, nor do they want to deal with the ramifications of bold, decisive preaching. People will not like you when you say the truth. At least some people will not like you. Too bad. The Church isn't about a popularity contest. It's about holding out the truth of eternal salvation, and you bet that's going to tick lots of people off. Nonetheless, we are called, all of us, to speak the truth. That's why we are asking you to help us in our efforts. We have hundreds of hours of plain-spoken catechetical type programs that talk about the faith in a no-holds-barred manner, just like it used to be for 1960 years. These programs actually comprise the vast majority of our content at RealCatholicTV.com. RealCatholicTV.com, this website, isn't just the Vortex. It's a heck of a lot more. So we're asking you to join our efforts and become a premium member for just $10 a month. If you work it out, that's less than one large cup of coffee a week at practically any place that sells coffee. Starbucks, Coffee Beanery, Dunkin' Donuts, Big B's, Tim Hortons, Caribou Coffee, practically any coffee house. If you just get one large cup of coffee a week, just 1 cup a week at any of these places, you've spent more than the cost of a premium subscription to RealCatholicTV.com for an entire month. So we're hoping you can make the choice to treat RealCatholicTV.com as Coffee for the Soul, your Catholic soul, and keep us brewing with clear and charitable programs that present the truth of the Catholic faith boldly and unequivocating. The Catholic faith is not about accommodation, it's about salvation. So please join together with us in this endeavor and help us by becoming a premium subscriber today. Learn about the glories and riches of your Catholic faith, the dangers opposing that faith, and the threat to you, your families, and the culture by those that oppose the faith. Arm yourself with knowledge, learn about the beautiful teachings of the faith, and go out every day and slay a dragon wherever you find one. God love you. I'm Michael Voris.
Please help us keep delivering these kinds of messages that so desperately need to be heard and acted on. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber. Become immersed in the faith established by Jesus Christ. The Catholic Church is the only hope against evil because that is its God-given mission. As our Lord said, apart from me, you can do nothing. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber and come to learn and love Christ more deeply.